ain't nothing in the kitchen that's fit to eat.
Okay, this is the first of 2 videos teaching you how to cost out a recipe, the basic principles. Let's get into it. Top of the page, write cost per unit. You need to figure out how much stuff costs. You have 3 eggs in a recipe. You need to know how much each egg costs. You need 6 ounces of tomatoes. You need to know how much each ounce costs to multiply it by the 6 to figure it out. So the next line, write down our formula. Cost divided by amount equals CPU, cost per unit. On the next line, reminder for yourself, 16 ounces, which is abbreviated OZ for reasons I do not know, equals 1 pound. And notice that I put the pound sign there. When you're on the phone, they tell you to push the pound sign. They do not tell you to push the hashtag sign. On the next line, please write this down. 1 pound, 12 ounces equals, and the way you figure this out is multiply whatever the number is in front of the pound sign by 16. So 1 times 16 is 16. And then you add the remaining ounces, plus 12. That equals 28 ounces. That's for a large, medium-sized can of tomatoes. Also note that we use the words EA, or the abbreviation EA for each when we're talking about eggs, or bunch if it's some type of vegetable, and can if it's a can. Skip a line or 2. On the left-hand side, write cost to the left of the margin. Then take out your ruler or just freehand it. Draw a line going down to the right, covering over the margin line that you can see through the paper. And then do another one just to the side of that. All right, so we're going to be keeping a record here of things that we buy, how much they cost. This way you don't have to figure it out over and over and over again. Onions, $1.29 each. Well, they mean $1.29 for a bunch. So we write in under cost, $1.29. Under item, green onion, the amount, is 1 bunch. And then we just take the formula, cost times divided by amount. We're only using 1 divided by 1, which equals 1. If a recipe like the roasted tomatoes calls for a bunch of them, a bunch of green onions, that's what you use. So $1.27 divided by 1 equals $1.27. But sometimes recipes call for it where you have to figure out the cost per Sometimes you have to figure out the cost per item. So there are 6 green onions in a bunch, so $1.27 again. Green onions, we write in the item. For the amount, 6 each. Divide the one by the other, $1.27 by 6, and you get 21 cents each. We're going to now do tomatoes. Canned tomatoes, we use them sometimes by the can, as in our vegetable soup. So $1.50. Then we write canned diced tomatoes. The amount is 1 can. Real simple again, 1 divided by 1, so $1.50. On the next line, sometimes you need 6 ounces of tomatoes or 8 ounces. $1.50. Put quotation marks, meaning that you're just repeating from the line above. That way you don't have to rewrite it. The can tells us it's 14.5 ounces. Take out your calculator. $1.50 divided by 14.5. And when it rounds out to 10 cents per ounce. More here, just to make sure we've got this. Steel cut oats. On the side of the container, it says 1 pound, 14 ounces. So it was $3.99 for the container. We write down steel cut oats, 1 pound, 14 ounces. Then we go up to the top of the page where we've got the reminder. Take the number before the pound sign, multiply that by 16. 1 times 16 is 16. Then you add the remaining ounces. 16 plus 14 equals 30. So we write in 30 ounces. $3.99 divided by 30 equals 13 ounces. And now once you've got this in here, you never have to figure this stuff out again. You just use this as a resource.